Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Scholars Islamic Institute. In today's lesson, we'll practice the previous lessons and we will implement what we read in the previous lessons. So here are some boxes which contains words, and before that this lesson, we read all the sign of movements, the joining letters, and the double fatha, kasra, dhamma, the tanween. But they were like we were practicing them on the letters. Now we will practice them here on words, like how the joining letters make their shape and they join with each other, and they also have the movement of signs, and they do have the tanween as well. So we will practice it here in this lesson, and we'll inshallah move then to the next lesson step by step. So here we see the first box. There are some letters that are in the joint form, and we will read all the letters as well and the sign of movement here. The first letter here is alif, and it has fatha. So alif fatha or hamza fatha is, as we read it gives us the sound of a. Next letter is ba, and ba has fatha too. So its pronunciation is ba fatha ba. Now we'll join the first two and then we'll move to the next one. That will be the easy method to read maximum letters easily in a word. Starting again from the first letter, alif fatha a, ba fatha ba, aba, dal double fatha dan, abadan. That's the way to read a word letter by letter. Moving to the next box. Hamza fatha a or alif fatha a, ha fatha ha, aha, dal double dhamma dun, ahadun. Moving to next box. Alif fatha a, kha fatha kha, akha, dhal fatha dha, akhadha. Next box is alif fatha a, dhal kasra dhi, adhi, noon fatha na, adhina. Next is alif fatha a, mim fatha ma, ama, ra fatha ra, amara. That's the way to read the letters and to pronounce them letter by letter. Here when like we practice all the letters with their sign of movements and tanween. So we joined the first two lessons here in this lesson, and they made a word. All these letters, when they come here in the joining form, they made a word. And now we will read every word letter by letter. And the method, the easy method of reading a word letter by letter is that read the first letter, then read the second letter, like as well with the sign of the movements. First letter, then read the second one, and join the first two letters when you read. Then add the third one. And if there are other letters too in the box, then add them step by step. First one, then second one, and join them. Then the third one, and join all the three. Then move to the fourth one, and join all of them. We'll have here in the second line. Alif fatha a, noon fatha na, ana. Ba fatha ba, kha kasra khi, bakhi, lam fatha la, bakhila. Next box is ba fatha ba, ra fatha ra, bara, and again ra fatha ra, barara, because there are two ra's with the same sign of movement. So, and yes, this is also the four-letter word. So we will read the first two, we'll join them, then we'll add the third, we'll join the first three, then we will move to the fourth, we'll read and we will join all them together. Ba fatha ba, ra fatha ra, bara, ra fatha ra, barara, ta double kasratin, bararatin. Next box is Jim fatha ja, Ain fatha a, Ja'a, Lam fatha la, Ja'ala. New box is Jim fatha ja, Mim fatha ma, Jama, Ain fatha a, Jama'a. That's the way to read the letters and use them to make a word, and also implementing the sign of movements and the tanween as well. Here in this lesson, we had just two lessons, the three lessons basically. First lesson was about how we can recognize the letters when they are joined with each other, and I told you the trick that whenever a letter is joining with the next letter, the first letter will be shown as a half of it, not the full one. That will be half. And the last letter of the word, that will be full. So that is a trick, a simple trick to solve the joining letters, which are joined in a word with each other. And the second lesson, what we read was about the signs of movement. There was fatha, kasra, and dhamma. And the third lesson, what we read was about the sign of tanween, the double fatha, the double kasra, and the double dhamma. That is called tanween. So here in this lesson, in the fourth lesson here, we joined all the previous three lessons and we practiced them in each box as per our previous lessons, and we recognize the letters, how we can we recognize each letter when they are joined with each other, and then we also applied the sign of movements and tanween, and we made a word and read it a whole, like how to pronounce a word. Inshallah, we will move to our next lessons, and then we will move to make sentences and a little phrases, and then we'll move, inshallah, step by step in learning Arabic easily. Thank you for today's class. We'll meet you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.